It's been a really long time. I got married and I went to Japan. And of course in Japan they have like the best stationery. So I thought I would show you what I got. Silly little waffle sitting in her cat bed. Hi, Mimi. She's like, huh? I love that billowing tree behind her. Oh, hi, Mimi. Hello. Oh, big stretch. Alright, so here's the goods. Let me sit down and I will show you it all. This is a little box of all the stationery. I also bought paints and a paint palette. So let me just go through one by one what I got. So these are the paints that I got. This is the Holbein Artist watercolor set, and it's all the pastel colors, which I really love pastel colors. I have this old, it's like a Crayola watercolor set that I bring with me just because I really like the colors. But it will be really nice to have some really good quality watercolor paints. I'm hoping to put these in a little paint palette and carry that around with me. And maybe I'll make another video just like me panning it later. Okay. And then I also have these pearlescent watercolors. They can't really tell the color right now, but there's these very pretty sheen. There's this very pretty sheen to it, and I think it'll be really fun to just play with the shimmer in my sketchbooks as I go forward. Okay. Alright, so in this box I got a lot of stamps because I've been really enjoying stamps lately. At our wedding we had a guest book and I put out all my little very cute stamps, and it was really fun to see what stamps people chose to stamp in the book. I have this for my Chikawa fans out there, this little stamp, and it's just like a very happy, calming smile, but when you stamp it, he like pops out. It's so cute. I have friends that really love Chikawa, and they kind of introduced it to me, and I've been trying to watch a few more episodes and get into the lore a little bit more. I have this stamp ink set. It's so cute, more of like the coquette cutesy style. My favorites are these for sure, but I also think of Leve when I see this, so that's fun. I have these two woodblock stamps. There's the Totoro one. I've been looking at this on jet pens for so long, so it's really fun to finally get my hands on one. And I just love flowers and nature, and the fact that they're just like so cutely holding these little sticks and flowers makes me so happy. And then I love fountain pen ink, so I think this little snowbird with the little ink bottle would be a really fun place to swatch. I do think I'll probably need to get like waterproof ink for that then. I didn't think about that. I wonder if these are waterproof chalk ink. But these are the three colors I chose for ink pads for the Versa Magic. There's Oasis Green, Sea Breeze, and Pink Petunia. Very fun. I don't have ink pads, like nice ones yet. I got some from Daiso that are like neon colors, but I think I'll enjoy using these pastel ones a lot more. More stamps. I got this Kirby stamp set, and we went to the Kirby Cafe in Japan. It was really, really cute, and I always collect these. Sometimes when you buy Kirby items, they'll have like this little Kirby on it, like as a little sticker, just like they do with like the Ghibli stuff that you buy. They always have this little Totoro sticker. But now I can just stamp everything and I'll have little Kirby's. More Totoro stickers. I think these little sets are really cute and compact, and it'll be just fun to like stamp a little stamp whenever I'm visiting friends or giving them any pen pal letters, etc. It's a cinnamon roll. Because cinnamon roll's so cute. And we also went to the Pokemon Cafe. And also Poketopia is really big right now, and we've been playing the game. There's a little Ditto, Psyduck, Slowpoke, and Snorlax. These two, I got all these items mainly from Loft. I spent 4 hours in one floor, and my very poor honey had to wait for me. Sorry. I was very overwhelmed by all the options, but it was like the most amazing thing ever. I was experiencing quite an experience. But as soon as I walked into Loft, I saw these little stamp sets, and I had clear ones, but it was so like annoying to kind of like individually take each letter out and then ink them and then stamp them and then clean them. So I thought these wooden blocks would be really great to use a lot more frequently. And all I have to do is, I don't have to like individually cut or remove them. I can just take them out, stamp, and then keep going. I also really like the fonts. I feel like they're very cute and they kind of feel like me, so it'll be nice. I got this cloud glitter washi tape. I don't know if you can see the glitter in it, but it's very pretty. I love clouds. I love pink and blue. I got this, I already opened it. It's Band-Aid. They're little individual stickers. Let me show you. I actually have the packaging still. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, it's called the Band-Aid masking tape, but they're so cute. They're little mochis, and there's a bunny one and a little sakura one, and it makes me so happy. I'm like in awe that this exists. I have a little washi tape cutter. I've been eyeing these since the one I got from Daiso didn't really work all that well. Hopefully this one will be a lot better. You'll usually just clip them on and then tear them off. And then I got these two fountain pen inks from J. Urban, and I've been eyeing this very pale peachy pink color for a while, and it'll be really fun to just kind of see how it shows up on paper. And I also got this very pretty forest green shade. I have this tiny little pencil case that I think will be really good to use whenever I'm on the go. I've always tried to bring it with me, bring a pencil sharpener with me, but they're too big and often they fall apart, and then I don't want it to get messy, so this would be a really great thing. I also got this little container from a Eki bento box, and it's so cute, so I decided to keep it. Okay, so also at Loft, I got this very cute tulip pencil case. I've been loving pink and green, so when I open it, guess what? I got a pink and green and blue. More stationery. This is a Kuratoga 0.3 Advance Kiki's Delivery Service pencil. It's so cute. I can't wait to use this. And then I have this uni ball, very short and tiny. pen black ink, also 0.3. This is really nice, and it's so fun to like touch. Okay. And then also for more travel and painting, I got this. I've never really used these before, but it'll be really fun to use them. This is a Pentel water paintbrush, and I'm excited to use these with my watercolors that I got. Now that the wedding is over, I have a lot more time to do other things, and I can't wait to go back into painting and everything. Oh, I also got this Kiki's Delivery Service. It's a bigger stamp. Yep. Okay. I got this from the Hanada airport, and I really loved all the textiles I saw there. It made me so happy because I've always grown up really loving the look of kimonos, and I really like fabrics, so this was very fun to find. My friends gave me these keychains. They look like little cookies. They're so cute. But yeah, there's nothing in here really. It's just some of my old supplies, just like pens and pencils, color pencils. Put that there. In LOFT, I also got this Midori square A5 blank notebook. I think as soon as I walked in, I saw a display and they had this open and there was a watercolor painting on it, and I'm really surprised that these pages can hold watercolor, or at least a very little amount of it. So I'm really excited to like bring this around and try to paint at cafes or just like outdoors more often. When I was shopping in Kyoto, I found this, I think it's called Gushincho, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but these stamp books, and they're accordion styles, and usually you use them when you go to shrines and temples. We didn't get to go to one. We stepped into one, but we didn't fully explore it. And I really hope that we can come back one day to do so. But I also think using this separately on its own just for stamping or more creative things would be really fun. Also, the designs are just so pretty. I think these are hydrangeas, but it's so cute. Okay, I wanted to show you this is really cool, but in Japan, when you go to any like airport, train station, or even at some cafes or stores, they'll have stamps for the public to stamp their notebooks. Hence, commonly stamp books are a thing. But I wanted to show you all the stamps I got, since it's also a part of the big stationery world. Let me open up to the page. Ignore my half-finished writing because we were so busy. We actually went to so many places that we didn't even get a chance to really have downtime. But this was the one time we did in the very beginning. Anyway, so this was at the Hanada airport information desk. This was my first stamp. I had to be brave, but also was very determined to ask around for stampus. There's another one. Hanada Airport. This is whenever we started going on the JR lines, JR rails. They're really, really pretty. I tried to go into a rail station just to find the stamp, but I think that really confused people because you're not really allowed to do that. You're supposed to only enter if you're going from one place to another so they can track where you are or how much you've used in terms of your like Suica card, but was it worth it? And then this is when we went to Universal in Osaka. Also, these are all in Osaka, by the way. Except for the Hanada one, those are in Tokyo. And then we started traveling to Kyoto. We went to Yase Village, and they had this beautiful train that you would take. And it was like Spirited Away when you're sitting on when you see Chihiro sitting on the train, and it's all open, and it's like the seating is horizontal, like across from each other, if that makes any sense. But it was beautiful, and then you could just watch the scenery as it passed by. I messed up here. We went to Nara Park, and there's this very cute Nara eating a biscuit. Visiting the Nara was one of our favorite things that we did there. It was so cute seeing the deer bow to you, and one of them had like sakura stuck on his nose, and it was so cute. Matthew didn't put his biscuits away in time, and all these, like, there was like 4 or 5 deer coming up to him trying to nab him. He got bitten in the calf, and it was really fun, and Matthew's just such a sweet, good sport that he was just playing along with it very sweetly. I have been reading Geisha A Life, and as someone who grew up with memoirs of a geisha, it's really interesting to see the author, the original author, write about her life, and it's very educational and a really cool way to connect with Japan. But I was like, yeah, these are so cute. We also went to Izu and Peninsula, and that's where we had our ryokan, because this was our honeymoon trip. And they had very cute stamps inside the information center. They had like these little origami already folded, and you were allowed to take some, and it made me so happy to just grab some. Okay. And then, excuse me, this is before I've like gone back, and I'm gonna do more stuff in journal and everything, but yeah, this was an accident. It didn't work fully, this Chikawa stamp, because I went to Tokyo Station and I tried to stamp the Tokyo Station stamp, but it didn't work out fully the first time, so I wanted to make sure I got it here. I also went to Traveler's Factory. Oh my gosh, the character shops in Tokyo Station were crazy. There was so much to look at. It was very busy. It was very cute too. The Chikawa store was the busiest one out of all of them. I was like, I can't move. But it was very fun. These things are so cute. Okay, and this is the Tokyo, I think this is Shibuya Station. It didn't stamp all the way. Some of the times the stamp inks didn't always show up. We stayed in the sumo district, which was kind of fun. We didn't really go see a show, but we saw sumo wrestlers just walking around in their like yukatas. It was really cute. And then this was the day we went to Ghibli Park, or Ghibli Museum, sorry, not park. And we went and walked through Inokashira Park, and it was so pretty. Matthew got such bad allergies, but it was so pretty. Okay. And then we had, that was our last, right after that day was our last day, and we headed out from the Hanada Airport Garden again. But yeah, that's all of my stamps that I wanted to show you. We can go back to more stationery now. This video is long, but I kind of like long videos. So, okay. So, this is a sticky notepad. May I say more? This is so cute. I really love soft fabrics and also cats, so it's a very cute design. I've never owned like these sticky memos before, but I think they're really cute and would be a really great way to kind of spice up my journaling and just add more color to it. So I got a few, like I got these, and they're all like you can write on them, which is really nice. This is like a sky colored one. I think it's called Cotton Candy actually, but they're all just fun pastels. This one, Maste Washi masking tape, also writable with ink pen, and it comes in these colors. We have this very cute animal memo pad. They're so cute. Huh. So cute. Okay, and then I have these stickers, masking seal stickers. I cannot, like, I'm such a sucker for these beautiful, colorful florals. And here we are. Whoa! That is, it's like art, but also stationery, which is me, like in my world. I love those things, so how pretty. I got this, it's like a Hobonichi tool, but I thought it would just be good for any cutting that I need to do, or just like not wanting things to bleed through the next page in my journals. And so I thought it was a perfect size and I could use it anytime I needed it, so I grabbed it. More floral stickers. This one has gold foiling. But I just really love the delicate designs. It reminds me of the kimono textile. Very cute stickers. Some kitties with tulips and kitties with bakeries and piano, and it's just so cute. Tiny floral stickers. More forest ones. Water-based marker compatible stickers. And I love these like kind of like drawing illustration stickers. They're kind of like simple but also really cute. I am planning to give some of these as gifts. And then we went to the Pokemon Cafe, so we have Pokemon Cafe stickers. These plushies are adorable. Gumi! Wow. Okay, so some other things that I got is this Yukimori binder clip or journal book clip. And I think this will be really great for whenever I need to paint and I need to make sure that the page is flat and doesn't move around. I also got this painting ceramic wheel. I have a plastic one, but I really dislike using acrylic or gouache on it, especially whenever it sticks to the pan. But since this is ceramic, it'll be really nice to use. It came with this cover, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't really stay though, so we'll see what I do with it. And then one final last thing is I wanted to show you the dried flowers that I found on the floor over there and pressed. Since it was sakura season, it was blooming the entire time everywhere we went, and it was so beautiful. I loved it. It was like pink snow. Just a little showcase. Found some camellias. And this is a sakura blossom. There was also different kinds of sakura trees, so it was really fun to look at the different ones. There's more like these indigo blue flowers we found over there. Or like pansies too. I saw a lot of pansies. These are some sakura petals that fell. It has the little dip. We passed this bridge that was called the Maple Bridge, and if you walked across it, you'd have blessings on your marriage, and it was very silly because we weren't planning to go, but we just stumbled upon it and it seemed perfect for our honeymoon. Yeah, but this is the maple leaf one of the maple leaves that was from that bridge. And then last one is this little blue flower. Thank you so much for watching. I am really excited now that I have more time after the wedding to make more of these like stationery art videos. I love stationery and art, and I think just visiting Japan and seeing how much they do too makes me excited to just go right back into it. I'm so lucky and so grateful that I got the chance to visit Japan and just be surrounded by all these very cute and very intentional things that they care about, and I am also very grateful that I got to have the chance to get all this stationery that I just love so much, and I am so grateful that yeah, I'm just so grateful for everything, especially because we just got married, and I think I have a very sweet person in my life that that is willing to wait 4 hours for me to finish stationery shopping on one floor of LOFT because I am so slow. But yes, I'll see you next time in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.